Hi, my name is Amy. I'm one of the librarians at the Watertown Free Public Library, and I'm going to go over one of the projects we did with our adult take and make kits. It was these waxed fabric wraps that you can use to cover bowls or plates of food. You could wrap a sandwich or leftover cheese or anything with these wraps. They're pretty amazing. They're reusable. You can wash them with soap and lukewarm water, hang them up to dry, and then use them the next time you have some food that you want to save. So let's go over what our supplies are. The first is some parchment paper. And the big one is these beeswax pellets. I have here organic 100% pure beeswax pellets. You can use a block of beeswax if you want. You just need to grate it to a little finer consistency. We need an iron that is set at the wool setting. And we need scissors. I have straight scissors here. I also have the pinking ones that are like the little ragged edged one. You can see some fabric that I've cut with them. And then you need some cotton fabric. And I just got these at the fabric store. You can get quarter yards for about $1 or $2. It's nice, you can get some pretty fabrics. And then let's see how we do this. It's pretty easy. After a couple tries, you'll have it down pretty fast. So the first step is to cut your fabric to the size that you want. You can tell here that I made a round one by tracing a plate. So I think I'm just gonna try to use this fabric as best that I can. You can make straight edges if you want with a ruler, but I'm just gonna eye it. I'm gonna use the pinking shears. You don't have to use pinking because the wax itself will stop the fabric from fraying, but I like the way that it looks. So this fabric has nice lines because of the design. So I'm just gonna follow that. And then I'm gonna follow it here. Throw that aside. And then just making a square. This would be good for like a little bowl of leftovers or a little piece of cheese. I like putting cheese in these because I can hide the cheese that I want to keep for myself and not have my kids eat. They're cheese fanatics like me. So put this fabric aside, and then you take your parchment paper, and you can see that I have some wax on here that's left over from doing it before. So you can reuse this. So I'm gonna put that aside and put my fabric down. It doesn't matter which side of the cotton is up and which is down because the wax is going to saturate it. I could use these pieces of leftovers, but I wanna show you how much of the wax from the container that you'll need. Doesn't take a lot. One of these 32-ounce bags we use to divide for 50 of the take and make bags projects that we had people come and pick up, and we still had a little bit left over. So here you see it's not completely covering it. I'm not worried so much about the edges because the wax as it melts will push out a little. I'm gonna close it, get some of this wax aside. I'm gonna then take this again on the wool setting. I'm gonna start by just pushing it down, just to kind of melt them a little so it's easier to just run across and melt that wax. And you will be able to see, oh, I see my iron has been unplugged. One moment. I was wondering why that was happening. Okay, so this is gonna heat up fast, but just gonna iron it until it's all melted. I did this with another librarian in the library, and I realized I was using my craft iron, and we almost set up the fire alarm. So that's why we're filming this here now. Okay, so here we go. You can see as the wax melts that it covers the fabric. If you find that there's a part of your fabric that doesn't have any wax on it, just open up the parchment paper, sprinkle just a little bit of wax there, and then iron again. I think I might have that is the case here in the corner. So I can see that it's not quite dark. So look, I'm just gonna peel a chunk of this and put it there. That's all it takes, not much. And then that's it. So let's open it up and see. Peel it off the paper. We can peel off all this extra wax here on the sides, or you can just cut it with the shears. Either one works. Get all that off, but there you have it. One of the wax ones. And then you would just put it on, it's ready pretty quickly. It's not hot. Just put it on your bowl, warm it up with your hands, and there you go. Oops, a food cover. Thanks for coming to see a video of one of our Take and Make kits. Have a good one.